So this is how you start in Volcano Block. We've got FTB questing installed. So we've got a bunch of quest lines here, broken down into 5 chapters, and then the automation challenges. Much like a lot of packs you've seen in the past, there's a bunch of quests at the end that want you to just make a ton of stuff. And some of the things that stand out about this pack are kind of the exclusions. You'll see we only have 31 pages worth of mods here in JEI, and we're missing quite a lot of mods that you would normally expect to see in packs like this. We don't have many tech mods at all. We don't have thermal expansion. There's no End-IO. There's no applied energistics. There's a lot of the tech stuff is not there. And then there's also a lot of stuff and a lot of mods that I've not really played with before. Alchemistry is a mod that I haven't played with. Atom 2 is also another one I haven't played with. Botania, of course, has been played with. And I have played a little bit with Calculator in the past. But that's kind of really as tech-like as it gets, really, is the Calculator mod there. So I'm interested to see what this pack is like, but without further ado, let's jump into chapter 1 here, which says, "So it begins. I'm stuck here with nothing but the book and the knife. Desperate times call for desperate measures. I guess..." Desperate times call for desperate measures, comma, I guess. Now, what's that organ called that you don't need again? Was it the appendix? Or maybe the pancreas? I think it's the pancreas, right, that you don't need. The appendix can be removed if it becomes inflamed, but I don't think you need the pancreas, if I'm not mistaken. Correct me if I'm wrong there, chat. But essentially, the way we start here is with this wooden knife, which we can get more of. But thankfully, it doesn't have a durability. And we can just right-click, or shift right-click, sorry. And it does throw you around a bit. I don't know if it always throws you in the same direction. It doesn't, which is a little unnerving. So you do want to make sure you're kind of close to the center of the platform every time you try this. But when you do it, you'll take some damage, and you'll also get an item player flesh owner dot name. You get this item, this flesh here, and with that, we can go ahead and craft up some bone meal. Nice. And the first quest here is to go ahead and, of course, get bone meal and the player flesh, and our reward is 3 meat kebabs, which are pretty nice, pretty good source of food for the early game here. And our next quest is a hoe. Breaking the grass, plants, not blocks, will occasionally drop sticks. So, if we take our newfound bone meal, right-click on the grass, and break a little bit of the grass here, we do have a small chance of getting some sticks. Now, it is quite a small chance. Also, we got some sugarcane there, which I'm assuming is going to come in useful at some point, hopefully fairly soon here. But I think, to start with, all we need is a stick, and then how else do I make the hoe? I think it might be 3 sticks, if memory serves me right. It is. It's 3 sticks, like that. Nice. That is that quest complete, and 3 more meat patties. Speedy crop growth. Hold down shift or crouch to accelerate the growth of crops. So now that we've got this guy here, I would really like to get some regular old wheat seeds if possible. Look at that, we got some fantastic. And so now if we hoe the ground and we plant our wheat seed, like so, unlike in some other packs where we have the tree growing simulator mod where you can spam the shift key in order to get like a tree to grow faster, or in some packs get plants to grow faster, in this pack you just hold the shift key down. So just standing near a crop and holding the shift key down will increase the speed at which the crop grows. You can see we've got Whaler in the top left hand corner there, and it's not super fast by any stretch of the imagination. You can see 42%. Eventually it'll jump up again to 60-some% maybe. Possibly. But it's a little faster than it is by default. We could, of course, take the bone meal and make this grow faster the old-fashioned way if we really wanted to, but this should work. There's 57. And when you're working on just one crop, it's not particularly fast, but if you spread out and get multiple crops going, it does kind of add up, and obviously speeding them all up simultaneously ends up getting you a lot of crops quite quickly. But that gets us some crops, and so we can go ahead and kind of speed up some of our crops a little bit using the whole shift mechanism there. But if we head back over into the quest book, we can go ahead and take this one. This one's not a hand-in quest. Next up, we've got these normie seeds and arista seeds. Arista? Did I pronounce that right? Artista? No, there's no T at the end there, Isaac. It's Artesia. Artesia seeds. Get it right the third time. So Artesia seeds, I think, are made by crafting together 4 normie seeds. They are indeed. And I believe, if memory serves me right again, that we get normie seeds by just breaking grass. I think that's just a drop chance that you can get occasionally. And so hopefully if we break enough of this, we might actually get a couple of normie seeds. Although actually you might be able to craft them as well. Let me check real quick here. No, they're just a drop chance. Okay. And not a particularly high percentage drop chance either. And so we might have to eat a little bit more food here because our health is a little low. And if we do want to have to go back to the knife to get some more bone meal, which I think we are going to have to do, then we're definitely going to have to eat to make that happen. Although we do have those kebabs and those meat patties if we do need them. I think there is a bit of luck involved with the early game here. I think when I was playing single player, I got these first few normie seeds quite quickly. And the normie seeds are pretty nice because they do drop like a bunch of stuff when you break them. I don't know if it tells me here, but if I press U on that, it doesn't. But when you break the normie seeds, you get a chance of getting a bunch of different stuff like beets, carrots, wheat, sugarcane. There's all kinds of stuff that it can drop. It's kind of like an amalgamation of all of the early game kind of vanilla Minecraft seeds. But let's try getting a little bit more bone meal here without taking it so far as to die. We also do, of course, have to always bear in mind that we are surrounded by lava on all sides. And so if we do wander off the edge, we are going to just die pretty quickly. I do think, thankfully, that we do have the gravestone mod installed. So if we do die, I don't think we're going to lose any of our stuff. I think it's going to spawn in a gravestone on top of wherever we fall into the lava. So that's, I guess, a silver lining there. We can place these down and then hold shift to grow them. Sometimes it grows quite quick. You can see this one's going pretty fast, but then sometimes not. I'm also not sure if it like matters how close you are or if you move or anything like that. I think it probably doesn't, although, yeah, I think it's kind of just random, honestly. This one's going very, very fast, but then it could stick at 85 for a while, and one of these two could beat it to it, but it hasn't, which is nice. Oh, nice, we do get more normie seeds back. Okay, so it is worth it to try and plant down more of these to get more, instead of trying to get more bone meal using the knife over and over again. I think that's just going to be a lot easier here. There we go, that's 4 normie seeds. We can craft those up into one of the Arista seeds? Artesia seeds? I'm going to keep pronouncing that wrong, but that's fine. Over in the quest book, that is bone meal and the guide to unique crops. And then the next quest here is to make a crafting station. And then there's also a side quest to make 4 baked potatoes. And this is actually pretty cool because if you drop a potato into the lava, instead of burning like it would normally do and just being destroyed, it actually bounces out. And if you don't pick it up, oh, you did, I got a baked potato, nice. Usually it'll bounce off, and then after a second it'll transform into a baked potato. Ours bounced around quite a few times on the lava there, and so it kind of turned into a baked potato whilst it was bouncing. But that is super cool. I like that. It's just like a nice little mechanic that they've thrown in there. But let's have a look at the recipe for the crafting station. Standard recipe, crafting a normal crafting table into a crafting station, requires some planks, and we get planks by... Let me check real quick. Harvest the Artesia plant to acquire a crafting table. Ah, of course. So, boom, our new Artesia seed, and then if we just hold shift, as per usual. Again, we could bone meal this, but the shift holding does seem to work quite well. A crafting table, and then a crafting station. Nice, 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 nice. We get to keep the seed as well, which is very nice indeed. And so... now that we have that, the next quest is for a drying basin, as well as an oak bucket and a hay bale. So the hay bale, of course, is just a bunch of wheat. We're actually quite close to getting that wheat, thanks to the fact that the normie seeds do give you wheat as well. I'm a little cautious about planting too much stuff here, because I do want to keep a good amount of grass, because I think we might need it in the future. I don't want to fully plant like all of the island here with normie seeds. I want to try and keep as much grass as we can for now. There we go. How much we got? We got 7, so we need 2 more wheat, which should hopefully come from some of these normie seeds here. Thank you very much. At which point we can obviously, and also we do need to actually craft up. Oh no, we don't actually. I was going to say we need to craft up another one of these, but that's not the case. How in the world do we get a wooden bucket? It is 1 stick, 4 wood, and then some form of dye. So it looks like we could just use our flowers here. Oak wood. How do we go about getting oak wood? Is my next question. We can get regular wood not easily, is the answer. How? Oh, there's a recipe with 3 sticks. I see, it's the wrong... I went for the wrong bucket. All right, 3 sticks is actually very easy for us to do. Boom, boom, boom. Good stuff. Wheat should be done. You're done. You're done. And you're done. That is still not quite 9 wheat, but that's fine. Give it a second. There we go. That gets us a block of hay, like so. And then the drying basin, which is what we need next, I don't think is super difficult. It's not. It's just a bunch of sticks. We're not quite there at the stick level yet, which means we are going to have to go ahead and bone meal here. This is why we need to keep the grass around, because the more grass that we hoe, the less grass space that we have, which means the less, like, grass, not grass block, but the less grass that we can grow to actually try and get sticks here. So until we get some form of sapling, which I don't even know if we do get at any point going forward here, but until that point, we really want to kind of keep as much space as possible. So we're just one stick shy, actually, which is quite nice. And thankfully, I think we are on the brink of being able to get an alternate recipe for the bone meal, because I don't know about you, but I'm not a huge fan of having to use that knife every single time to try and get extra bone meal here. So that gets us the drying rack, and I think that is the quest complete. It is, which is actually more bone meal for us. And then now we can use that drying rack to get ourselves grass. It says crafted with wheat. Wheat can also come from normie crops. So if we go ahead and look at the recipe for grass here, you can see that 4 wheat makes you grass. And then on top of that, if we put hay blocks into the drying basin, we will actually get ourselves some water. So really, we need a good amount of wheat here. Again, I do want to limit the amount of grasses I change, but also the more crops that we put down, the faster we're going to get everything here. So it really does make a lot of sense for this to happen. There's a tactic on the potatoes. Throw them at the border between the cobble and the lava should work without the bounce. Ooh, so if we throw them like here? Or like here? Oh yeah, look at that. So you can kind of just drop them right on the edge so that they're kind of technically in the lava, but they're close enough to the cobblestone where it doesn't... That's cool. That's cool. Did we complete this quest? Oh, we didn't. We need 4 of them in total. Okay, that's fine. We should get another potato any second now. And once we get the ability to... well, we've already got the ability, I guess, to make more grass. So really, we should be using the wheat, making extra grass, and then using that to replace this cobblestone. We don't actually have a pickaxe yet. The quest for a pickaxe is up here, but once we get that... I mean, I guess we don't need it. I guess we can start to do something like this and just kind of expand... Not like that. Like this. And just plant more crops. That does work. So I guess grass isn't really an issue, given that we can make it so easily with wheat. And so you know what? I'm gonna throw down a bunch more of these seeds here, because I really think we just need as many seeds as possible. Not gonna go all the way just yet, just in case I do actually need the grass and I'm a fool. But I think that we might be onto something here. I think this might work out in our favor. We do need to make sure we keep our hand empty. If our hand isn't empty here, we can't harvest the crops. But I think this should work. There we go. We must have gotten a potato. We didn't. Oh, man. But we can put our hay bale actually into here real quick. And I don't think it even takes that long to actually turn that into water, at which point our new quest should be completed. This guy is done. Bucket of water. Kapow. Nice. And I think it is probably in our best interest to put this down, just so we can actually start to... grow the crops faster. I think once they're hydrated, they do grow quicker. Also, this should just make obsidian, right? It does, nice. So that's going to go ahead and hydrate all of the crops around us here, which I'm fairly certain does make them grow faster. There's our last potato. Let's go ahead and throw that down right about there. Nope, you got to give it long enough. There we go, nice. And that is another quest complete, which I think is more bone meal. It is, good stuff. Grass we did make, but we need 5 grass in our inventory to actually complete that quest, so we'll work on that as we go. More bone meal is always good, and we actually do need to complete the grass quest here if we are going to progress. So now we just need a ton of wheat. We just need a lot more wheat than what we currently have. What do we need? We need 20 wheat, so we can make 5 grass. Is that right? How many mods does the pack have? I think off the top of my head, the pack has 83 mods. Although I could be wrong about that. It could be like 100 on something. I think it's not that many though. If I press F8, it might tell me somewhere. 129 mods. It says on the right here. 129 is the number it's thrown out there. But that does include me adding Optifine. So approximately 130. But it's a very lightweight pack. Even with 130 mods, it loads very quickly. The mods that are in it don't seem to be very resource-intensive mods, which is quite nice. Especially compared to the last pack that I've been playing. It's Project Ozone 3, which has got like 360 mods, and it's just ridiculously large and takes like 6 minutes to load, and it's just so gigantically huge. We got 30 wheat, though, so we can come back over here and craft up quite a bit of grass. We'll do the 5 for the quest and hold on to the rest for now. That unlocks this guy here, so this is quite cool, actually. And we do need a little bit of extra space for this, and I've kind of screwed myself by putting this farmland in the middle here. Can I get the pickaxe yet? I can't. I have to go through this. Okay, so... Alright, I'm going to very quickly pick up this bucket of water here, because I believe the way that we have to do this is... actually, I think I need these hoods, so... We need a 3x3 area. We then need to go ahead and craft up 9 of these seeds, which we can do very easily now that we've got a bunch of normie seeds. And then if we throw all of these down, like so, and hoe this again, and grow these up, we can actually craft using these Artesia seeds. This is pretty cool, actually. So if we give this just a split second, and by split second, I mean, maybe a minute or so to actually load, and we should also continue to harvest our other crops whilst we wait. Good stuff. There we go. We've got so many carrots and beets and whatnot. I love it. Those beets are going to come in useful pretty soon as well, actually. But once all of these are grown, if we take a look in the quest book here, and we look at the planting craft, you say growing normie crops will be the thing to do. I think it actually shows us how to use this in the book. I'm hoping I can stay shifted whilst in the book here. No, I can't. That's fine. But if we look in the book and we go over to Artesia, and of course, the book has changed actually since I last played it. But these plants are pretty crafty. They are next step that you need in order to craft the other seeds. You'll need 9 of them in a 3x3 square, with the center one being grown last. Okay, let me make sure that one is actually grown last then. We need to make sure this one's grown first. We will bone meal up the last one just to make it a little bit quicker. Come on. This is really the only slow bit about the start of this pack, is that you've got to wait sometimes for crops to grow, but all of these ones are going quite nicely. You can see even whilst I've been over there, this one has grown. So the radius is quite large, which is very nice indeed. This guy almost there. I'm just going to give him a quick bump with the bone meal to speed that up. And then this guy is also almost done. See, those ones over there are going a little bit faster, which kind of leads me to believe that maybe if you're further away, the speed boost is more pronounced. Maybe like the ones that are directly underneath you don't grow quite as fast, but I could be wrong about that. Let me just check all of these are fully grown. They are good stuff, so we can go ahead and bone meal this guy up to full growth. And so now, again, if we jump back in here, after that, it's just a matter of dropping the desired ingredients on the top of the center plant, upon which it will automatically try to craft the output once all 9 plants have their ingredients. So, if we look at Cobblestone Seeds, which are the recipe that we're trying to make here, maybe they're just called, let me check the quest book real quick. They are called Cobblestone Seeds, is what they're called. Cobblestone Seeds. These guys right here. So for this, we need 4 normie seeds and 5 grass blocks. Thankfully, we do have what it takes to make that. So there's our 5th grass block and 1, 2, 3, 4 normie seeds. I think we just drop all of these on there. And boom, look at that. We've got ourselves a Cobblestone seed. Nice. And then the way that this works is actually pretty cool. If we go back into the quest book, we can go ahead and claim this. It says, refer to your unique crops guidebook for this seed. That's fine. So I'll claim you, and I'll claim you. I think, if I'm not mistaken, in order for the Cobblestone seed to work, it has to be placed on a piece of dirt that is between lava and water, if I'm not mistaken. Although I can check the quest book for, not the quest book, sorry, the guide to unique crop books here to figure that out. Do we have an entrance on Cobblestone? We do. So, hardy plants, they may look rocky, but they can provide some useful circumstances once fully grown. I thought, let me test this. If I put this down like right here, this doesn't grow. I think it does need to be between lava and water. And I think for that to work, we're going to have to put down some water pretty close by. I don't know if there's a better way to do it than just breaking cobblestone like this. We don't have a pickaxe yet. We're very close to a pickaxe. Once we get the cobblestone, it should be very easy to do. But I think if we do this, if we do this, and we do this, now if we press shift, first of all, we need to grow it. I'm a fool. But if we grow it, and now press shift, we get cobblestone. Look at that. Let me just test my theory real quick. If I take this away, does that still work? It doesn't. Okay, so it does need to be between lava and water for it to work. Nice. And then we go. That's our cobblestone generator up and running. You do have to hold shift in order to get it. If you want faster cobble gen, you can of course just make more of these Cobblestone seeds. They're not particularly hard to make. It's just wheat into grass, and then grass with the normie seeds, which we've now got a bunch of. And so getting more of those really shouldn't be too difficult for us, which is really nice indeed. But hopping back over into the quest book, that is complete. And we need 64 cobblestone, at which point we'll be given a builder's wand, as well as 2 extra pieces of grass. Okie dokie, 64 complete. Nice. So that is this quest done. The builder's wand is going to be super nice. It means we can build out this platform of cobblestone nice and easily. And now, most importantly, we can actually go ahead and, if we have enough sticks, which we don't, we can go ahead and craft up a pickaxe, like so. And once we get 2 more sticks, we can actually go ahead and craft up a hoe. Unfortunately, we don't have really any grass whatsoever beneath us right now, and so we are going to have to set up a new grass area if we are going to go ahead and throw down and get some more sticks. But for now, let's see about... Can you not use the builder's one like this? The annoying thing is that if you hold shift, you can see I'm still getting cobblestone because I'm holding shift nearby. I guess this might give us an idea of how far the range is on the growth effect. Like... This works, but it looks like this doesn't, so however many blocks this is, that's probably the range of this plant. It's pretty crazy. It's quite nice in the early game because it means we can come back and you know, even if we're shifting to grow these crops around here, we can kind of always count on having a good supply of cobblestone. The downside is that right now, given that we don't have any kind of storage solution, at least not just yet, having our inventory fill it with cobblestone isn't the best, and can cause quite a few issues for us early on here, but I do need more grass. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to kind of move these guys onto some cobblestone real quick. I don't think this is going to break, like be destroyed. I think I'm going to get this when I pick it up, when I break it. Nice. So we'll throw you down here and here for the time being. And I'm going to go ahead and break some of this cobblestone just so we can have all of our grass kind of in one place, like that. We do have what it takes to make some more grass, so I will go ahead and do that. I think that's fine. We can get more wheat fairly easily. And so just to give us the best chance of getting sticks as possible here, I'm going to spread this out really as much as we can. 1, 2, 3, and 4. And then using our now quite generous supply of bone meal, hopefully it shouldn't be too hard for us to get two more sticks. I think I did just throw one by accident into the lava because of how close we are to the lava, but that's fine. Nice. Boom, boom, and boom. Quest complete. 2 more pieces of grass. And the next quest here, we do have the ability to make a cobblestone chest, which we should probably do, given that I did just complain about not having anywhere to store cobblestone. This is made with 4 cobblestone parts, which are made with 2 cobblestone. And so actually that is incredibly easy. I didn't make this in my last playthrough, but I really should have done because that is actually so good. The quest is to make 2, so we'll go ahead and do that. I don't know if you can put these together like you can with... regular Minecraft chests. Like if I was to go ahead and try to put these down side by side, does that work? Oh, it totally does. Nice. You get a double chest full of cobblestone. Well, you get a double cobblestone chest. Nice. Okay. So now that's taken care of. The next thing we need to work on is the furnace. The furnace is thankfully not too hard to make. It is a bunch of cobblestone, standard recipe. And so we can just go ahead and do something like this. The tricky bit is fuel, because right now really we only have sticks that could be used for fuel, but thankfully the pack developer has thought of that. And so if we go ahead and we take something, for example, like these beets here, we can in fact smelt these beets up into fuel, which is what these are here, these beet charcoals. However, we do need at least 1 stick, I believe, to actually kick this whole thing off. And so let's quickly grab 1 bit of bone meal. Hopefully we get a stick on the first try here, but if not, we did actually, and I put another one down for no reason, but that's fine. We might need 2 sticks anyway for extra fuel. We could throw that in like so. You can also do this with other fruit as well. That's not what I meant to do. But other fruits like the carrots and I believe even the sugarcane. I know carrots are not fruits, but nevertheless, you can put those in, and these will also turn into charred carrots or charred sugar and can be used as fuel. Smelts 3 items, which compared to the sticks, how many items do the sticks smelt? Does it tell me? It does. Smelts 0.5 items. So we did need more than 1 stick there, but that's nice. And now we should be on a nice perpetuating cycle of getting more of this charcoal beetroot. So that is another quest complete. And now we get on to this guy here, the crushing block. This quest is brought to you by gravity. So the crushing block is where things get a little trickier, because now we need 9 plus 3, so we need 11 of these, 12 even, of these heavy ingots. And the heavy ingots are made by smelting heavy mixed lump, and the heavy mixed lump is made from dirt, from stone, and from any of the charcoaled ingredients. So eggs, bread, beets, carrots, melons, apples, all the fruits and veg you can think of, charcoalified, can be used to make the heavy mixed lump. So we need 12 of these, which means we need 12 dirt, we need 12 stone, and we need 12 veg, right? Stone, thankfully, is not too hard. We can do it in the furnace here. I am going to go ahead and make another furnace real quick just to make our lives a little quicker. So we'll go ahead and quickly get 12 cobblestone, throw that in there, and start smelting that up. We also need 12 beets, which we're almost at. But we are going to have to use some of these for fuel in just a second here because we're not quite at that point. I do need to remember to be always pressing shift where possible. You could throw your beets into the lava to make charcoal? Really? That is news to me if that's true. Let me try this. I'm going to do the old stand on the edge method. You totally can. Oh my goodness, I had no idea. That is very cool. Thank you, chat. Thank you. Specifically, Jackie Gamer 04. Thank you for the heads up there. So can I just burn like 3 of these at once? Look at that. Oh my goodness. I'm guessing I can do the... I should be harvesting these, right? But I'm guessing I can do the same with my carrots here. This is why I burn all my carrots by accident. Does this work? If you don't pick them up too fast? It totally does. That's actually so much easier. When I was playing this single player, I spent so much time. I wasted so much time burning all of the smelting up all of the individual bits and pieces. Oh my goodness. That is so much easier than what I was playing around with. We do also need dirt. I think you can get dirt by just crafting grass. I think that is the easiest way to get dirt, if I'm not mistaken. Although let me check real quick, just in case I end up wasting all of my wheat. But I think right now we don't have an atomic reshaper, so I think for now the grass block is the best way for us to do it, which means we need more wheat, which means I should be holding my shift key just all the time. Okay, we actually need so much grass. Like, that's 5. We need 12 before we can start this. I guess we can start smelting these actually. So if we do this, this, and this, we can start smelting those up now. We'd have to wait. I should put some more beet in there. What's the next quest is for the crusher, right? That's what we're working towards. We also have more grass there, which we should definitely collect. And then the Pixelceus? Something like that. 4 carrots, 4 string, and artesia. Where do we get string from? Flax? Cobwebs? Surely it must be flax, right? But I haven't noticed any yet. Is there a recipe for flax? There isn't. Does it tell me how to get a string and I'm just blind? Oh, flax. There we go. Flax seeds can occasionally be found by breaking grass. Remember, if the crop isn't growing, make sure it has enough light. Okay, so do we have any flax seeds? Should keep an eye on how many carrots I have. Let me... Oh, we do have flax seeds. Would you look at that? Who'd have thought? All right, so we'll throw you down. Keep holding shift to get everything else. So again, we need more. We just need a lot of wheat is the thing, right? And maybe I should replace my... normie seeds with more wheat seeds, because right now, although the beetroots and the carrots and the melons and whatnot are nice and they work for fuel and whatnot, really we just need more wheat so we can get more grass, so we can make more dirt, so we can grow more crops, right? Like the more dirt that we have, the more crops we can get, and thus it's kind of self-perpetuating in that sense. Nice. Okay. What else do we... If we just need more grass, which we can craft up into the item whose name I've forgotten. Do we have more beets in here? I don't want to use my carrots just yet. Oh, there's more carrots, actually. I was going to say I don't want to use my carrots just yet because we need the carrots for that next seed. But then again, we've got quite a lot of carrots, so we should be fine. I do need to craft those into dirt first. That's fine. And boom. And boom. Nice. Okay, so we're at 10, which means we're only... Oh, no, we're 11. So only 1 away, actually. We need 1 more piece of dirt, which means we need 1 more bit of wheat, actually, which is quite nice. We are still waiting on that flax seed. Hopefully that won't take too long. Kapow and kaboom. And whilst we're waiting for that to finish, let's go see if we can get the flax seed. Now, it did say if the crop's not growing, check the light levels. I don't know if this is not growing because of light levels. No, I think it's just because it's slow, right? But there's some string. We do need 4 string. I'm going to just bone meal this. Of course, I didn't get 2 that time. But there we go, nice. So that should be everything that we need in order to craft up this guy right here. So 4 string, 4 carrots, and 1 artesia seed. Okay, so pixel, boom. Always say, I see, it's one of these guys. I don't know if this was going last. I guess there's no harm in trying, right? So it was 4 of you, and 1 of these. It worked. Nice. Okay, cool. Like I said, this one has to be growing last. I didn't know if this was growing last time or not, but it looks like it was, which is good. And we're only 1 away from this here, which is very nice. I do wish to consult my manual real quick, so I want to know what this Pixelius plant does. It's not on the first page. It's right there. Pixelicious. Pixelcious? Pixelcious. Pixel plants. Starting from the default 16 by 16 textures, these crops will gradually get more and more high definition as they grow? What? Hold on. Hold on a second. Let me plant this guy down. So these will get more high definition as they grow. Oh, look at that. Oh my. Okay. It gets us pixel debris harvested from pixelious shoots, which can be used to make pixel glasses, as well as making Flax Seeds, and also eventually can be used in the Primordialis reactor to make Primordium from Prodigy Tech. Oh man, okay. So we've got our heavy ingots. I know we need a block of heavy ingot, like so. I also think we need stone, and for the crusher, we might also need a bit more dirt. I can't remember. No, we've got everything it takes. Nice. So the crusher works in a bit of a weird way, actually, in that you have to drop it onto things. So for example, this stone dust block is made by crafting together 4 stone dust, and the stone dust is made by dropping the crushing block onto stone. So if I'm not mistaken, the way that this works is we have, for example, stone on the floor, and you place the crushing block above it, and then that falls and it gives you stone dust. And then right now we don't have a way to pick this up, I don't think, or we could with our pickaxe maybe, which is not too bad. But the way that it recommends to do it in the quest book is just to shift right click to pick it up and place it back like this to get more crushing over and over again. This quest is done, and we get a new manual, which is what tells you about the dropping, by the way. And then we need 2 glass and 1 stone dust block. So kapow, stone dust block. And then I'm assuming glass is just smelted stone dust blocks. It is indeed. So we'll go ahead and we'll smelt you. And we'll get another one going here real quick. I'm assuming I can drop 2 of these at once. You can. Nice. Oh, you get 2 at a time. Awesome. So now, I'm actually in uncharted territory. I've done all of this up until this point before. Now, I have no freaking idea. So the next quest here is Mysterious Dust. Hold right click while wielding an empty rod to insert some of your soul into it. Hold right click while holding an empty rod. The empty rod is 6 heavy nuggets and 3 glass. So we need more of those heavy ingots. Thankfully, not too difficult. I do have to, of course, craft it into dirt first. I keep forgetting. But we'll take you and we'll smelt these up real quick. Could definitely do with a faster furnace at some point. That would be very nice indeed. All right. What did we need for... What did we need you for? Oh, the rod, of course. Empty rod. And so we hold right click with the empty rod in our hand. Oh, 33... Ah, I see. So we do have to eat to maintain this. Didn't we have 1 kebab left? We did. I'm going to go ahead and eat this real quick. Let our health regenerate a little bit. And what else do we need for this this quest here? We need a mist rod, which I'm assuming what we're going to make. And then presumably we crush the mist rod to get the mysterious dust. We do. Okay. Okay, I understand. So hold right click. 66 and 100. Nice. Okay. Boom. And boom. Nice. Quest complete. More bone meal. Mysterious grass. Planting mysterious dust in grass by right-clicking provides an easy way to get more mysterious dust. Mysterious grass will grow grass plants on them that can be harvested. I don't know if it'll spread or not. I'm a little concerned. But let me get rid of this guy real quick. So if I plant this here, and then I grow on it, I can't bone meal on it. That doesn't work. I guess you'll just use weight, and eventually it will grow something. Maybe just wait. Okay. All right. I'm gonna put 2 down then, and just wait for that. So that's a tick quest. We'll tick that off, and I'll just let that know if that does anything. Yeah. I also don't know if the shift works for this or not. Maybe I should get in the habit of harvesting every now and again, just so we've got a nice supply of everything ready to go. All right, what's our next quest? Our next quest is Magical Clay. 4 magical clay. It's made with mysterious dust, sand, and pink dye. Pink dye, of course, being bone meal, and red dye. That is not too bad. We need to crush some more stone, which means I'm fairly certain we're going to have to just smelt some more stone here. So I'll get that cooking. Just AFK for an hour. No. Oh, gosh, dang it. I was so close, chat. I was so close. It's fine. We can just pretend that didn't happen, okay? We can just pretend that didn't happen. You didn't see that. That wasn't what you thought it was. Just thicken this up a little bit. Give us a bit more space. It's a little dark, okay? So we do actually... Oh, here we go. Mysterious bush. Did I... did I do that wrong? Hold on. It does say they can be harvested. I guess maybe it's just a luck chance, maybe? Huh. You lasted 45 minutes. I thought I would last so much longer, actually. I'm so annoyed. Let it grow. Okay, I will leave it this time. Okay. Okay. Thank you. Eel eater. Oh my goodness. Alright. Boom. 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 Nice. Okay, so we'll get some more glass going here. Thankfully, glass is real easy to get, which is real nice indeed. Could do with some more carrots. Some more fruit going here. Some more cookables. Which is fine. We can just go ahead and do that. Not quite far enough over. Nice. Get rid of that death point, because we can pretend that didn't happen. Stone. Glass. And that should be what it takes to make another rod, right? Yes. This is coming along nicely. I'm going to just let that stick around and do its thing. So we need mystical dust, and then the mystical dust we're using for clay, right? Yeah, we need raw pink composite blend. Is that what we're making? Yes. Nice. Okie dokie. I don't know if we need this much glass, but I guess it can't hurt to have too much glass. Or maybe it can. Convert the carrots charcoal into tiny charcoal with the crafting. Oh, can you? Oh, you totally can make little charcoal chunks. How long do these last for? So they smelt 1 item. Each one of these smelts 3 items, and then I guess it's 1-to-1, right? But this is just more efficient if you're crafting like this. Just works better because you're crafting like odd numbers. I'm also assuming that means that we can, for example, throw our melons in, get burnt melons or melon charcoal, and then craft those as well. It's a nice way for us to kind of put all of the fruits in at once. Oh, that's super cool. Okay, good. All right, I'll split that up and throw some in there as well. Good stuff. Make sure I keep harvesting all of my normie seeds and all of my wheat. And of course my HD crops that we also have. We need sand. How in the world do we get sand? Ah, we crush glass. Of course. The logic... I don't know if I follow the logic behind that, but we need 4 sand. So I'll go ahead and throw this down real quick. Kapow. Nice. Should probably not have this quite so close to the lava. Kapow. We do need the pink dye as well. So how much... Oh, we got a bunch of dye. Nice. So I'm guessing... Let me check real quick here. Pink... What is it called? What are we after? We are after this guy here. Raw pink composite blend. So I need 4 pink dye. Thankfully, 1, 2, 3, and 4. I don't think I need 4 of these. Actually, I think I just need 2, right? Because 2 and 2 makes 4. Exactly. Beautiful. So we got the dye, we got the sand. We just need the rods, aka the dust. And do we get 2 at a time here? I think we do, right? Nice. We actually just need 1 more rod. And... Oh, it's spreading. Okay. I guess that's a good thing. I'm just going to make 1 more rod here because we've got the heavy ingots to do it. Alright, 4 pink composite blend. Fantastic. What are we going to use this for? The Magmatic Aero Heater. For this, we need 4 pink composite brick, which we get by burning pink composite. Oh, excuse me? Fluid item transformation. So I'm guessing we just drop this into water, is my presumption here. Oh, look at that. I've been playing enough modded Minecraft to know the lingo by now. Here we go. Here we go. Get rid of some of this. So now it's hair blocks, right? It's trying to keep all the custom recipes in my head. So we get the hair block. We drop the hair block into here. That's going to get us water. And then the water plus the raw pink composite blend gets us the pink composite. Okay. I'm going to break pretty much everything here. I'm going to put down just a ton of wheat to try and get a ton of grass to try and expand out. Because I feel like we just need so much grass, right? Like, the more grass we have, the better in our current predicament. So I'm just gonna expand out with a ton of grass. Can you make endless water? That is a fantastic point, actually. I didn't even think of that. I would assume that you can make an unlimited water supply. Let me try that, though. Yeah, that totally works. Of course it does. Of course it does. Why wouldn't it? So, presumably, I can just drop these in the middle here. Nice. Look at that. Beautiful. So that's the 4 pink composite. We now need to burn this 40 ticks. So, again, presumably, chat, if my logic follows here, we just do this. Look at that. 2 seconds as well, 40 ticks. I would have thought you smelted them, but that worked out quite nicely. All right, and so now we've got those. We're looking to make the Magmatic aero heater. We've got the pink composite bricks. We can make stone slabs. How do we get 2 magma creams? I don't know if there's an easy way for us to get blaze yet. But I'm looking at this Bitola sand, which needs sand, a bucket of lava. Is there... I was going to say, is there a way for us to get a bucket of lava? But presumably, we just do that with the massive amount of lava that we have lying around. Although balls seem like they could be hard for us to get. Check your heat system for a magma cream. Do the 2x2 water source. Well, why though? It takes up more space. See, I get shouted at either way. I used to make the 2x2 water source, and people were like, "Hey, Isaac, yeah, ding dong. Why don't you just make the 1x3? It takes up less space." And so now I make the 1x3, and people are like, "Hey, why don't you make the 2x2?" You fish the lava with a golden rod. Does it fish the lava with a golden rod? Oh yeah, look at this golden rod. So how do we unlock the Eula seeds? Oh, I assume we've got to go this way a bit more, maybe. The collis plant will only grow when at Y level 103 plus in the range of a light source. Oh my goodness. So we need 4 sugar, 4 pixel debris, and 1... Okay, that's not too bad, actually. We've already got 3 pixel debris. Do we have a 4th one in here? We don't, but presumably we can grow another one fairly easily, actually. Okay, so we need sugarcane, which thankfully we have, although not quite as much as I would like. Is it worth us? It's probably worth us growing sugarcane, right? It would be real nice if we could... where's my crushing block? Here it is. It would be very nice if we could... bone meal sugarcane? That would be very nice indeed. I don't know if it's going to happen. But maybe the shift works on sugarcane? Oh, it totally does. Nice. Does the bone meal work on sugarcane? No. But that's fine, as long as the shifting works. 4 of you, and what was the last little bit that we needed there? 1 artesia seed, of course. Which we don't have, but we can craft with 4 normie seeds. Like so. Nice. Alright. Here we go. Boom, boom, boom. A little worried about the fact that there's a trash can right there. That's an awkward place to put it. Did this not... did I put down 1 too many of you? Is this one grown? It's not grown! You fool, Isaac. Maybe now? There we go. And there we go. Also, this middle one does not have to be grown last. I'm assuming that's from like an old version of the mod that we don't need right now. That's fine, chat. That's fine. All right. We've got the collis seed. So now this one needs to be real high up. This one grows at Y level 103 plus and in range of a light source. So we need to make a torch. We can make the torch from coal. We can also make it from a cinder leaf harvested from Mary Jane seeds. I assume that's not the one we need. I assume we just craft together maybe some charcoal chunks. Yeah. Okay, that's not too bad. Charcoal and torches. Nice. Get rid of those. Okay, so now we've got to go real high up, which means we could probably do with a bunch more cobblestone. So, let's grab our bucket and let's make some more cobble. Should maybe look into getting an extra cobble seed to make this a little faster, maybe? And also, let's take a look at this at the book here for the EULA seeds real quick. EULA crop. Right there. They're quite possibly the most legal crops you can get. Of course, once you get past all the legal mumbo jumbo and planting every single one of them, that is. Okay. There's no... That wasn't super useful information. Maybe I'll get a... I didn't get like an extra book there. An extra book to read. Is there like a... I was wondering if there's like an extra page for them somewhere with like a bunch of text. ULA. That's all it says about them. Okay. Well, we'll see what they're like. We'll see what they're like when we get up. What level are we at? We're at level 61. So we need only need 43 actually. So this is fine. It did show ladders, which seemed like a good idea here. Do we have stone ladders? We do indeed. So that's a lot of stone. How many do you make at a time here? You make 4 at a time, which means we need a lot more than 8 ladders. Sorry. We need 40 ladders to get up there. So I guess we'll do a bit of stone smelting here as well, whilst we acquire more cobblestone. Wild idea, Isaac. There are these things called staircases. That's not a bad idea, actually, Droid. That's not a bad idea. We could spiral it up, actually. We don't even need actual stairs, right? We could just spiral up. So let's take a look at these Colossus seeds. These are not the EULA seeds, so these should be fine. They do need adequate light level, which maybe they're not getting right now. So I will light this up. Still not growing, eh? These are not the EULA seeds, right? That's not what these are? No. Make sure it has enough light. Surely this is enough light, right? Oh, it is. It's growing. Okay, cool. Cool. That's growing. And then from there, we can go ahead and get ourselves... Oh, the EULA seeds are over here, I see. All right. Maybe I should grow more. Oh, I was going to say more than one of these at once. We actually don't have more than one. So I guess we just wait. Bone meal doesn't work, which kind of sucks. Was really hoping it would. But that's fine. There we go. Nice. I guess some golden rods as well as more seeds. Fantastic. So we can go ahead and expand out like so. Hopefully that's enough light for all of these. I assume this light here would be enough. We probably don't need this one. Alright, there's the 3 that we need for the quest. Fantastic. So we'll go ahead and claim that extra grass here. So then we've got 2 string and 2 blackened bone meal. Blackened bone meal can be acquired by tossing bone meal in lava. Alright, I'm going to leave these guys here for now and head on back down. Like so. So, do we achieve 2 blackened bone meal there? We do. Okay, that shouldn't be too bad. Also a string we might already have, actually. Goodbye, my friend. He's going to just keep bouncing forever? Unless maybe he finds his way back? Or potentially despawns? Alright, goodbye. We might have to hear that in the background forever now, though, until we until he goes away or despawns. But whilst we wait for him to do his thing, that's the 2 that we need. Do we also have the string? Oh, we do. Nice. Cool. Quest complete. Alright. A fishing rod, but for lava. Okay. So, I'm assuming it looks like this. But of course that's not correct. Wait. Oh, we need mag. Of course we have to use the bone meal in some form or fashion. Boom. And boom. Okay, so we got a fishing rod, but for lava. And so now, presumably, we can fish in the lava, cast your golden rod out into the lava, and occasionally you'll get blaze rods. Cast your golden rod out into the lava, and occasionally you'll get magma creams. Oh, this is what I needed, chat. Maybe I can fish my little guy back in over there. Thank you. All right, there we go. That's what we need. Okie dokie. So that is those 2 quests complete, which is more bone meal and, you guessed it, more grass. And so now the EULA seeds need 4 blaze powder, 4 stone dust, which we've had before, and then 1 of those Artesia seeds. Okay. Blaze rods. I'm assuming we crush blaze powder even. I'm assuming we crush blaze rods. No? Pretty good for smelting, which is nice. Presumably we don't need the rotary grinder for this. Oh, we can just craft them. I think you fool. Here we go. 4 of those. And then we needed some of these. I think we only need to put 2 down for this to work. Nice. And then I think, chat, that is pretty much everything outside of the Artesia seed that we need. So 4 of you, and 1 of you. Nice. EULA seed. Legally binding. Okay. So we have the EULA seed, which people have warned me about. What does the quest say about this? Remember, if this crop isn't growing, make sure it has enough light. Okay. That's going to get a sticky goo. Or glue. This quest is called sticky goo. And paper. Glue can be made by tossing bone meal and sugar into a water block. Okay, so presumably, the EULA seed... Oh gosh, please read this end user license agreement carefully before clicking the I agree button. Planting or using the crops by clicking the I agree button. Planting or using the crops, you are agreeing to be bound by the terms and conditions of this agreement. If you do not agree to the terms and conditions of this agreement, do not click the I agree button and do not plant or use the crops. My mod grants you a revocable, non-exclusive, non-transferable, limited license to plant, grow, and use the crops solely for your personal, non-commercial use. Oh my goodness, strictly in accordance with the terms of the service agreement. I'm sorry guys, we have to end the stream. This is a commercial stream. I do not have the rights to plant this EULA crop in this manner. You agree not to, and you will not permit others to license, sell, rent, lease, assign, distribute, transmit, host, outsource, disclose, or otherwise commercially exploit the crops or make the crops available in any third party. My mod reserves the right to modify, suspend. Oh my goodness, how long does this go on for? I feel like I've just signed over my life's work, guys. I think I'm done. I think you're gonna see me in court next week, and that's it. I'm gonna be over. Like, the channel's gonna be gone, the Twitch stream's gonna be down, everybody who's played Lava Block's just gonna be done. Oh my goodness. Legal stuff. So just every time you do this, you get an EULA seed back and you get legal stuff. Legal stuff can be used to make the EULA book. Players being disruptive in court, throw the book at them. We can also make the Instability seeds. And eventually the Primordium as well. Oh my goodness. Alright. So that's the EULA seed taken care of. So glue. How do we make paper? Paper's just sugarcane, of course, Isaac, you fool. Let's get some more sand going so we can grow some more sugarcane. I think we're a little light on sugarcane right now. Live stream the proceedings. Alright, so we'll get rid of you. Sand, and you. Sand. Nice. And we'll just get these growing again. And continue to hold shift. Harvest the extra... Oh no, what a waste. Harvest the extra mysterious dust as we go. Gotta watch out for the cobblestone plant every time. I am going to pick this up for now. Just because I don't want cobblestone spewing all over my platform. Can't sugarcane grow on dirt too? It can. However... I think it grows faster on sugar? On sand, sorry? Do we have snad? No. Although that could be a myth that I have bought into. Honestly. I'm not certain on that. Anyone have the hard numbers? My assumption is that it grows slightly faster on sand, but I could be wrong about that. That is likely not true. I mean, we need someone needs to Google this. I need to know the hard facts, the numbers. It does grow faster on sugar. That's true. So this is... What did it say for the glue? Bone meal and sugar into water. Okay. That's not bad. We need more sugar cane. That's a myth? Snad was a response to that myth? No, there's no way that's a myth. Hold on. Hold the phone. Google. Does sugar cane grow faster on sand? There was a common belief that sugarcane grows faster on sand than dirt. However, this has since been debunked. Oh my goodness. I've been foiled, chap. I've been foiled by the wiki and by logic and reason. It's a myth. It's a myth. Ethos tested it. Well, there's me out of a job. Gosh dang it. I guess we didn't need the sand then. We can always pick this up then, I guess, and use it for something else if needs be. All right, so we need sugar and we need bone meal. How much glue do we need? 3? I think was the number on the quest. Just the 1, actually. So you and you. Nice. And again, it does absorb the water, but that is fine. So that's glue acquired, as well as more bone meal. Contrary to what the guidebook says, this plant will grow on its own as long as you use bone meal. Remember, if the crop isn't growing, make sure it has enough light. Oh man. So we just need a lot of legal stuff for this. We need so much of the EOLA crop to make this work. 1, 2, 3, 4 with 1, 2, 3, 4 and 1 of these. Nice. Okay. So we got a new seed, which I think can be planted anywhere. It did say we needed bone meal for this one, right? Because it did say, contrary to what the book says, this plant will grow on its own as long as you use bone meal. We also need heavy shears, which means we need some more of those heavy ingots, which means we could do with some extra burnt veg, as well as dirt and stone. Like so. Get that smelting up in there. Whilst we wait for that, let's go see about potentially growing this. Oh, it does grow. Look at that. But I can't... Oh, I should read the book on this, right? Before I go ahead and break it. So this is... It's not Invisibilia. It's... Instabilis? The metastable crop exists in a state where delicate harvesting is needed to handle them. Bring shears, at least lest you yield nothing when the whole crop breaks. They need to be surrounded by each other in order to grow. Okay, so that bit's not true. They don't need to be surrounded by each other, but I do need the shears to break them or to harvest them. Is what I'm taking away from that. Yeah, nice. We got some debt cord. Okay, cool. And we need 4 debt cord. All right. That's fine. I don't know if I should be breaking the EULA seeds, simply due to the fact that that means that when I put them back down, I've got to freaking EULA harvest them again. Right, I've got to click through the EULA book over and over again. Anyway, that's that taken care of, so we can claim that and we can claim that. Now we've got a crystal block and a mysterious mixture. The crystal block is made from a bunch of crystals, which are made from smelting mysterious mixture. Mysterious mixture is stone dust. Mysterious fertilizer, which I'm assuming is mysterious dust and bone meal. It is always mysterious dust and stone dust. Okay, so we need more of everything that we've had so far. So let's make 1 mysterious mixture first. We need 4 stone dust. Let's go ahead and do that first. That seems like the easiest bit. It's 2 stone, and it's not what I wanted to do, but that's... I don't think I can do this. No, I can't. But I can do this and get the dust that I'm after. I'll break that now, I guess. Okay, so we got the dust, and then from there, we do need you, and then this guy, which we're missing stone dust for. So we need just a ton of stone dust, actually. Which is fine, because stone dust is very easy for us to come by. Lovely. So let's see. Do we have what it takes to make this? We do. That's part 1 of the quest complete. And then from there, we need 1 block of this. Oh, it's actually super easy. You just smelt... Oh my goodness, I thought we were going to need so much more of that. The fact that this 1 mysterious mixture makes a block of crystal is kind of crazy, but okay. But real quick here, let me claim that bone meal. We're right at the end of chapter 1, actually. I didn't think we'd get here this fast. So now we just need this guy right here. So we've got the pink composite brick. Actually, I think we have, chat, everything it takes. We can do this. We've got our magma creams in here. And so if we come back and magma... the pink slime ingots we also have. That are not pink slime, they are pink composite brick. And we're just missing the crystal, which is the block, right? Boom! Look at that! Oh, the music got cut off. But we completed the chapter.